Do you want more inbound leads for your recruiting business? This video, I'm going to share with you exactly how ChatGPT can help you do that faster than ever before. Hey, my name is Donnie Gupton. I'm an online marketing lead generation coach in the staffing and recruiting space. And in this channel, you will see the best advice for online marketing, lead generation, personal branding for recruiters and search firms. So make sure you click that subscribe button. Now, everything I'm about to share with you in this video is exactly how I'm helping my clients right now leverage ChatGPT so that they can be more efficient in their recruiting business. So let's start with just what is the importance of inbound leads in your recruiting industry? Well, there's a big shift going on with client acquisition in this space. And this industry has traditionally been all about cold calling, outbound, pounding the phones, tons of automated messages in order to get new clients. To be clear, I'm not saying that stuff doesn't work. I'm not even saying that you should stop doing that. But if you haven't generated an inbound lead, it's magical. What it does is it positions you right away from being the recruiter in your space rather than a recruiter in your space. When everybody else is reaching out and you're the one that earns the respect from the hiring decision maker to reach out to you, you now get to control that conversation and truly demonstrate how you can help this organization solve their problem and ultimately lead this call and get all the information you need to make sure that you're working on roles that you can actually fill rather than kind of playing that chase game and working on any role in town. So let's dive in on how ChatGPT can help you do this specifically. So if we were just starting with your company's website, if you have a chat bot on your website, you can utilize ChatGPT to help you build out scripts to engage with people based off of the different pages that they show up on your website. So that's one of the basic ways that ChatGPT can help you with that. But let's go the step further is in order to get people to your website, you need to drive traffic to your website. And that's where ChatGPT can help you do this through content creation. Okay. So in order to get traffic to your website, unless you're using paid advertisement, which very few recruiting agencies do at this point, the organic way of doing that is through blog posting, social media posting, and then ultimately taking and turn that traffic to our website. So content creation just became that much easier. You can utilize ChatGPT to create topics for you with your industry. You can use it to create emails, value-based emails. You can use it to help you create a process that you can market, to create content that's going to truly lead your industry, to create content that's going to serve your market. And then you can actually use ChatGPT to create a schedule for that content. So there's no guesswork in your content creation anymore. That content creation can be used to drive traffic to the website, or you can utilize that content creation to drive traffic to your personal LinkedIn, for example. Ultimately, the content creation is going to be the key things that help somebody see that you can actually help them. That's where ChatGPT can make your content creation easier, but more efficient. Here's a little secret for you. Creating content doesn't generate inbound leads. Being able to position yourself as a problem solver and using your content to drive that you understand the pains and problems of your customers better than the next recruiter and that you have the ultimate solutions for them, that's where this can be really powerful. And that's the key to generating inbound leads. Most people get caught up in, I got to create a bunch of content. Well, it's not content doesn't drive it. It's you and your ability to showcase yourself to your market that they have a problem and you're the most qualified person to solve that problem. And ChatGPT can help you on all of those levels. In fact, even if you're new to the industry and don't know all the problems and frustrations that your hiring decision makers have, ChatGPT can probably help you figure out what the most common frustrations, challenges that hiring decision makers have when it comes to finding the talent that you bring to the table. It can also help with your automated email campaigns. A lot of email campaigns in the past started off, not saying that doesn't work, it does work. So let's talk about how we can make that better. You can take some of your existing email templates, throw it into ChatGPT and ask them to rewrite that. You can ask them actually to rewrite that in different tones, in a witty tone and an authoritative tone, a laid back tone and a confident tone, and come up with different email scripts that you can test off of. Because if you're really committed to doing email marketing, then you need to A/B test like crazy to find your maximum results. And ChatGPT will help you do that. It helps with the content creation for the inbound lead. It helps with the email templates for the warmer phone calls. And same thing, if you're using like LinkedIn automation, for example, it's a great way to build some foundational scripts for you to be able to use for your LinkedIn automation outreach. Now, I will say this in my experience with it, and this kind of goes with all things that I've said, is ChatGPT, when you first, put in your prompts, it's going to sound pretty computer generated. You want to make sure that you take the time and whatever ChatGPT generates for you until you really fully utilize how to utilize the tool and manipulate the tool to make it sound more like you. You're probably going to take that copy and paste it, bring it to a Google Doc, take whatever the ChatGPT response is, dot the I's, cross the T's, and put your own little flavor on it. That's really where you're going to find the power. If you're just going to take and copy and paste what ChatGPT generates for you, it's never going to really hit home with your market. It's just you're going to basically check the box of marketing, but I don't know how much impact you're going to have. And I certainly don't know if that's going to help you generate inbound leads. You're looking at this for helping support with content creation, how this can help you with automated email marketing, how this can help you with automated LinkedIn messaging or other chatbots. Now, one of the keys to generating inbound leads is providing a resource, kind of a lead magnet for your market. As a recruiter, if I were to tell you to write a 5,000 word document, that might stop you in your tracks. It's not your zone of genius. Well, now with ChatGPT, you can easily do that. And here's one of the hints that I have is use ChatGPT to help you create a hiring process that you can market to your prospective clients. And then you can take ChatGPT and actually help them create a hiring guide based off of that hiring process. So that now everything that you market and everything that you actually execute and implement for your clients is congruent with your effort. Those are the ways that you can utilize ChatGPT to generate inbound leads for your business. If you're looking for a more comprehensive tutorial, go to the link in the comments below. I've got a complete ChatGPT tutorial where I actually show you how to implement and do these things. So make sure you watch that video as soon as you can if you found value in this one. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a like or thumbs up. And if you're using ChatGPT right now for inbound leads for your recruiting business, drop in the comments below what's most effective for you, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. This is Donnie Gupton. We'll see you in the next video.